when you want a deal or you want to have a drink, unspoken rule, but you don't say, so you kind of stand awkwardly with your hand, trying to eye contact.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Harry and I'm from the UK.
Hola, soy Claudia y soy de España.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Soledad et je suis française.
Hallo, ich bin Elena aus Deutschland. You cannot kill a person. That's just, okay, that's law. Okay, sorry. I heard in Singapore there's
I was gonna say the same thing.
Chewing gum, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of. I actually heard about the UK. I don't know if this is a weird, wrong fact, but I heard it is forbidden to sell fish in a suspicious way. Like they're still a law. Like I'm not sure, but I read an article about the weirdest laws some time ago, and I think it was mentioned.
That may well be maybe true.
No.
I honestly, I have no idea.
Okay.
I've never sold a fish, so I don't know.
I heard about this too. Is it true?
Yeah, it's kind of in the past, historically, it was like just using your middle finger. Yeah.
Yes, it's just like this.
Yeah, it's the same. It was kind of as bad as that, or maybe it was worse. I don't know exactly. I think it was something to do with I can't remember exactly, but it was like there were archers, they would fire arrows, and they were making fun of other people because some people lost their fingers for some reason.
Wow.
So they were showing I've still got 2 fingers. I can't remember exactly what the situation
Wow.
was. But yeah.
2 fingers.
I don't know if that's true.
But it's really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But I remember Justin Bieber when he would post like that, like rappers. Yeah.
Or they do like this also before. You saw
Yeah,
any picture
just
like this?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really does. I guess it's not super rude, but nobody does it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you cannot do that in the UK? It's rude to do?
Do you know, it's really ambiguous. I think it so depends on the situation. I think I would say if say you're meeting your relative's new partner or someone like that, like your brother's fiance, then yeah, you can. Then it's normal to, I would say.
Or like a friend that you just meet.
No, you would never do it to if you went to a party and you met someone, then
What do you do? Just shaking hand or hi?
Literally, we're all confused all the time. We don't know. I mean, I think I would just often I would give a kind of hug, But again, it does kind of depend a little bit. In a more formal situation, definitely shake hands.
Okay.
Sometimes you go for the kind of this kind of thing, with guys. For men meeting women or women meeting men. Oh hi. Yeah, nice.
Awkward.
Hi.
Your grandma. Yeah.
Grandma.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, grandma, grandpa, or just any older relatives really. Oh yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. It's
difficult.
I think
because the word changed.
So I'm a guy, but I wouldn't do that to my grandpa. But if it was an older female relative, then yeah, probably. And I think again, it's not this is just my experience. So there are probably
maybe it's different for
differences in different
everyone,
parts of the country. Handshake's always pretty safe.
No touchy, no touchy.
No, a little hug. You can have a
Just
little.
hug directly. It's good.
If it's a party and everyone's drinking and stuff like that. I'm thinking of when you're at university, that young people, that's
In France, we kind of use what we call la bise, kissing on the cheek to say hi. But first, with Corona now, we don't do it anymore. And it's actually, I think, it kind of been restricted, don't do that. When I was young, I didn't really like it because I was okay doing it with my friends, but I didn't really know why I should kiss someone I don't like or someone I don't really know on the cheek. But it was kind of the basic greeting when you go to school, for example. So let's say you have a lot of friends, you have so many people to kiss. It's like 10 minutes of kissing everyone, saying hi. I didn't like that. Yeah.
Something I'm curious about with that is do you actually kiss the cheek, or
It depends on people and also areas. For example, I'm from Normandy, and in my area we start from right to left, and we only do once each.
Okay.
But some other part of France they do 3. And sometimes 1, and some part they start from left to right. So you can imagine how something can happen sometimes. because we both start from the same side, so sometimes you kind of kiss random people.
Because like if in the UK if you do it, it's not really a kiss. It's more like you just
it's
kinda
more like
cheek,
touching
yeah.
with a sound.
Yes.
Like to call the whole United Kingdom just England.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like you've been to Scotland, but you say, oh yeah, I visited England, that people will get mad at you.
If you're like a current tourist in Scotland and you're like, yeah, I'm in Scotland, I'm in England and it's so good. No, then they're gonna hate you up there.
So you would say I'm in the UK, or you would say I'm in Scotland?
You can say
Both are okay.
Did you ever like say the wrong one?
Yes.
And people go no.
It happens to me, and I think it happens to Spain, that we just say UK, like to England, or England to UK. Like it depends, just because like we just say it like this. We don't.
You don't really think about.
Some people know, and you know like the history and the differences, but sometimes we just say England or we just say UK, and for us it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you get deep into it, of course you have to know that it's different. But
To be honest, there's not really many times that you need to distinguish them, other than like the football, like the World Cup.
yes,
Sad.
sad for me too.
More than a friend, it's actually with family. Like it's considered really rude to have, but I think most country, right?
Yes.
Like it's considered really rude to have your phone on the table, especially with family meetings. And with a friend, it's more like it's kind of rude to like look at your phone when you're like in between friends. So like especially if the phone is turned up and you can see all the messages coming up, notification. In my case, when I was in France, actually I always had my phone in my bag.
It happens like the parents used to say, hey, don't watch your phone, hey, leave your phone,
Yeah.
hey, don't stay with your phone that much. And like when you're eating, it's like time for family.
Yeah,
So if you put your
exactly.
phone, it's like you're again with your phone?
Yeah.
Like that's why you hide it?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
you
yeah.
just don't put
Like
it there?
in France, it's like I feel like, especially when you're younger, it's not even like almost not allowed to have your phone at the table.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty similar
Similar,
in Germany.
right?
Of course, like nowadays, a lot is changing because
Yeah.
even young kids have phones.
Yes.
But I remember, like, after I lived in Korea for 1 year and came back to Germany to meet a friend, like, just out of habit,
Yeah.
I had my phone on the table and she was like, Elena, we've seen each other not like for 1 year
Yeah.
we didn't see each other and now we're meeting and you put your phone on the table? What the hell?
Yeah, yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh, right, sorry. And like she didn't touch her phone the whole like 4 hours that we were talking and having coffee. So yeah, definitely cultural difference between or like Europe and Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally really like it. If I'm meeting someone, I want to just be 100% focused on that person and like give them my full attention. And like I appreciate it if they do that too. Of course, like you understand if they're a busy person. And, so like sometimes if I know I might get contacted by someone, I might just say to the person, I'm really sorry, I'm just gonna. Do you mind if I just check my phone for 1 second? Because I'm just waiting for a call from blah blah blah.
Yeah, me too. And always phone on silent.
Yeah,
Like no
Yes.
sound.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's like, oh, it is rude. Yeah, I mean, it's more like when you want the bill or you want to have a drink, it's like an unspoken rule, but you don't say, so you kind of stand awkwardly with your hand, trying to eye contact. But some people sometimes they're kind of rude and they just do like this.
Oh, that's
and like
so
you
bad.
can tell everyone in the restaurant is like, okay, that's so rude. So yeah, most of the time you don't call out loud. Otherwise, like if you kind of try to get their attention, you're like, oh, excuse me, like,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah,
Or,
excusez-moi, like this, that's okay. But you don't like yell or like wave like in a crazy way.
I think it's same, right,
Same,
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
very rude.
Just
It's
like,
yeah.
sorry, miss, or oh, can you please come a moment, like trying to be polite as much as you can.
That's why it can take a little bit of time. Like if you want to pay in Germany, it might take like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're
They're
trying
busy and
to
you're like,
meet their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of rude. So like, for For example, when I realized French people don't really compliment that much each other. So when you compliment someone, it's more like on, like for example, a friend of yours is wearing this really beautiful dress, then you're gonna say, oh, I love your dress. Like, where did you buy it? Like, it's really nice. But you're not gonna be like, oh, maybe you put on some weight, or you look tired today, or do you know you have acne? That's things you would never say in French. Yeah, it's really rude. Especially like sometimes it can be also a little bit misinterpreted. I like your makeup today, then it kind of means I really didn't like it yesterday. It's like it has an under meaning, where it's like, oh, you look okay today, but the day before I'm not so sure about it.
You have to be careful.
In Spain, but like old people used to say, hey, you have to eat more, or hey, you are too fat, just stop eating, or hey, don't eat candies, or just like that, or hey, what happened to your face? Ah, you look too sick, too skinny, are you eating well? Like that. But like if a friend say that to you, or like even if you have a little bit fat friend, you don't say it.
Yeah, you
that
never
person.
say that.
You can just not say it. And the person say, even a skinny person, if she say, oh, I'm too skinny, or I'm too fat, you just say, ah, you're okay.
Yeah.
You cannot talk about the weight because it's too complicated.
Yeah, in the UK, I mean, I agree about the relatives as well. Like they're older relatives, and they're probably more honest. But no, for like younger or just not older people, probably people can't have problem with being honest. Actually, like even if someone comes and they've got a new haircut, but they really don't like it, but they know they have to say something, because if they don't say something, it's like they didn't notice the haircut. It's like, oh, your hair's so interesting, like like that.
Yeah, it's true in France. Like if something doesn't really look good, you just act like you didn't see it. Like hair or like makeup, you act like it's like the day before. You don't really comment on it if it looks bad.
There is like another way to say, like you have to think when you see a person and there is something that you don't like about the person, you have to think, can I change that? Like for example, if the person is too skinny or too much something and you don't like it, can you change it if you say it? No, then just don't say it.
But like if you have lipstick on your cheek,
yes,
of course
like
you
if
say
you have
that,
something, you have it, then remove it. You can. But if you cannot change it, then better just shut up.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.